Today we're going to learn about Valhalla, the grand hall of slain warriors ruled by Odin. Valhalla is more than just a resting place, it's a realm of endless battles, heroic deeds, and lively feasts. It's a place where the bravest warriors, the Einherjar, guided by the Valkyries, train daily for the final clash, Ragnarok. In Norse mythology, Valhalla stands as a grand hall where the bravest of warriors who have fallen heroically in battle find their eternal rest. But rest in Valhalla isn't about relaxation. It's a place bustling with action and camaraderie. Under the rule of Odin, these warriors, known as the Einherjar, engage in combat every day. Each evening, after a day of fighting, these warriors are resurrected, ready to enjoy an abundant feast. Valhalla is more than a hall. It's the ultimate reward for those who have shown immense bravery on the battlefield. The warriors there are given the honor of preparing for Ragnarok, the cataclysmic battle that will decide the fate of gods in the world. In this magnificent place, shields line the golden roof, and spears form the walls, creating a vivid warrior's paradise. After their daily battles, the warriors come together for grand feasts, creating strong bonds and a sense of brotherhood. They dine on meat from the magical boar Sarimnir, which is miraculously resurrected every day, ensuring an endless supply. To wash it down, they drink endless mead from the goat Heldrun, adding to the magical nature of this warrior heaven. Valhalla embodies a world where battle and fellowship combine to form a unique afterlife. It's a place where honorable warriors continue their legacy, training for the ultimate showdown, surrounded by comrades with food and drink aplenty. Odin selects the bravest warriors who die in battle to join him in this magnificent hall, and they are chosen for their courage and strength. Odin is not just any god, he's known for his relentless pursuit of knowledge and wisdom. To gain insight and power, Odin made significant sacrifices. One of these sacrifices was giving up one of his eyes, and this was no small act, as he did it to drink from the well of wisdom, which granted him extraordinary understanding. But Odin's quest for wisdom didn't stop there. In another tale, he hung himself from Yggdrasil, the world tree, for 9 days and nights. This was done to discover the secrets of the runes, magical symbols that held great power. By enduring this self-sacrifice, Odin learned these powerful runes, further enhancing his abilities and knowledge. And then you have the Valkyries. They hold a special place as warrior maidens under the command of Odin. Their main duty is to comb the battlefield, seeking out the bravest and most heroic warriors who have fallen in combat. These chosen souls are destined for Valhalla, where they will join Odin and the other chosen warriors. Valkyries have the unique ability to decide who lives and dies in battle. This makes them formidable figures who tread both the earthly battlefields and the mystical realm. Once a warrior is selected, the Valkyries immerse themselves in the task of guiding these fallen heroes to Valhalla, ensuring their safe passage to the afterlife. But the Valkyries' responsibilities don't end with the selection and guidance. In the grand halls of Valhalla, these warrior maidens take on the role of attendants during the nightly feasts. They serve the Einherjar, making sure the chosen warriors are well fed and their cups are filled as they prepare for Ragnarok. But how do the Valkyries choose these warriors? They're guided by Odin himself, who decides which warriors are worthy. It's not just about being strong. Bravery, loyalty, and honor play a big part. The Valkyries listen to Odin's judgment, directing them to the chosen few on the battlefield. The Valkyries don't just select and transport warriors, they also serve them in Valhalla. This might seem like a step down from their battlefield duties, but it has meaning. In Valhalla, the warriors need to feel honored and well treated. The Valkyries serve food and drink to the brave souls who made it to Odin's hall, and this task involves endless feasts where the Einherjars eat and drink to their heart's content. Their presence is also symbolic. In Norse mythology, Valkyries symbolize power, fate, and a bridge between life and death. They remind warriors of the ultimate goal, to fight honorably and be remembered for the living. They remind warriors of the ultimate goal, to fight honorably and be remembered. For the living, the Valkyries are a constant reminder of the gods' watchful eyes and their power over life and death. An interesting aspect of the Valkyries is that they aren't just emotionless selectors of the fallen. Stories from Norse mythology reveal that some Valkyries could fall in love with mortal warriors. One such tale involves the Valkyrie Brunhilde and the hero Sigurd, highlighting their multifaceted roles and the complex emotions they could experience. In folklore and sagas, Valkyrie often appear as central characters. They do more than follow Odin's orders. They sometimes fall in love with mortal heroes, and these stories add layers to their characters, showing them as more than just divine beings. They are intricate figures with complex motivations and actions. The Valkyries also highlight the role of women in Norse society. While the tales showcase them as fierce selectors of the dead, they also blend nurturing and protective traits. This duality makes them complex and symbolic of larger themes in Norse culture about strength and care. Valkyries are more than mythical figures. They serve crucial roles in Norse stories and beliefs, from choosing the bravest warriors to serving them in the afterlife. Their duties and significance make them important characters in understanding Norse mythology. Valhalla is not only home to brave warriors, but also houses some of the most fascinating characters in Norse mythology. Odin frequently mingles with the warriors. He is often seen sharing wisdom and preparing the Einherjar for the final battle of Ragnarok. But Odin is not just a wise leader, he is also a warrior himself. Next, there's Bragi, the god of poetry who resides in Valhalla. Bragi is famous for his eloquence and skill with words. His presence in Valhalla serves a vital purpose. He recites poems and stories, keeping the spirits of the warriors high. These tales are not only entertaining, they also serve to honor the valor of the Einherjar, reminding them of their heroic deeds. Another intriguing figure is Sigurd. He's also known as Siegfried in Germanic legends. Sigurd is known for slaying the dragon Fafnir and for his sword Gram. His story is one filled with bravery and tragedy, making him a revered figure among the Einherjar. Warriors often look up to him, hoping to emulate his feats. Then we have Brunhilde, a Valkyrie who was once entwined in a tragic love story with the hero Sigurd. Despite her complicated past, Brunhilde remains a key figure in Valhalla. She exemplifies the strength and complexity of Valkyries, showcasing both their warrior spirit and emotional depth. Thor, the god of thunder, may not reside permanently in Valhalla, but he's a frequent visitor. His presence invigorates the hall with tales of his adventures and battles. Known for his immense strength and formidable hammer, Mjolnir, Thor embodies the ideal warrior spirit which the inhabitants of Valhalla strive to match. You also have Hermod the Brave, a lesser-known but equally important character. He is known for his daring journey to the underworld to plead for the return of Balder, Odin's son. His courage and dedication earn him a place of honor among the Einherjar. Another remarkable character is Harald Wartooth, a legendary king known for his countless battles. His story is one of endless warfare, having fought numerous enemies throughout his life. His presence in Valhalla is fitting as he continues his combat training daily with the Einherjar. Lastly, you have Hilda the Shield Maiden, who stands out among the residents. Hilda's story is inspiring. She fought alongside male warriors in numerous battles, proving her prowess and strength. Her tales encourage other shield maidens in Valhalla, reminding them that bravery and skill are not confined by gender. Freya, the goddess with a fierce and powerful aura, also plays a role in the protection of Valhalla. Though not a guardian in the conventional sense, she has the first pick of the warriors slain in battle. She receives half of them in her own hall, Folkvanger. This cooperation between Odin and Freya ensures a balance of power and adds an additional layer of security for Valhalla. And how can we talk about the guardians without mentioning the fierce beasts that serve Odin? The wolves, Geri and Freki. These two are always at Odin's side, offering protection and embodying the wild, untamed danger that keeps enemies at bay. You also have Odin's ravens, Hugin and Munin. They fly across the worlds each day, gathering information. Their surveillance keeps Odin informed about any potential threats, ensuring that Valhalla remains secure. Valhalla is a building that is so enormous that it has 540 doors, each door opening onto a battlefield. Each of these doors is special because when Ragnarok happens, 800 warriors will march out of each one of the doors ready to fight alongside Odin. These warriors who live in Valhalla have a special place to train called Vigrid, which is a vast field where the warriors practice their combat skills every day. Valhalla also holds many fascinating locations. Among them, the Great Hall stands out as the most prominent. It's a vast, majestic place with golden shields as its roof, supported by massive pillars made of spears. The walls are adorned with shining armor, reflecting both the light and the glory of those who reside within. Inside the Great Hall, long tables stretch from end to end, laden with food and drink. Outside the hall, there is a vast and beautiful field called Idaval. Here, the Einherjar spend their days training. The field is green and lush, providing enough space for all the warriors to practice their combat skills. Every day they engage in battles, honing their abilities to the final conflict, and despite the fierce fighting, no one ever truly dies in these battles. At the end of the day, they rise again, completely healed, and head back to the Great Hall for their evening feast. In addition to these notable places, there's also the great golden tree Glacier. This tree stands at the entrance of Valhalla, its leaves gleaming like gold. It is not only a beautiful sight, but also a symbol of the wealth and glory of the heroes who enter Valhalla. Another intriguing location is the Well of Mimir. Located near Valhalla, guarded by the wise being Mimir, this well is a source of immense knowledge. Odin, the ruler of Valhalla, famously sacrificed one of his eyes to gain wisdom from this well, seeking knowledge to protect the realms during Ragnarok. These locations within Valhalla are not just physical spaces, but places filled with meaning and purpose. Each one plays a vital role in preparing the warriors for the battles they will ultimately face. From the splendor of the Great Hall to the strategic fields of Idaval, Valhalla is a realm where honor, preparation, and celebration coexist. The stables of Valhalla house the horses of the gods and the Einherjar. These horses are not ordinary, they are swift and strong, ready to ride into battle at a moment's notice. Some of these steeds have wings and can fly across the vast realms of Asgard. The stables are managed by skilled caretakers who ensure that the horses are well fed and groomed. Exploring deeper into Valhalla, we find the Hall of Knowledge. This is a library where the warriors can learn about the various strategies of warfare, history, and the lore of the Norse gods. The Hall of Knowledge is a quiet place filled with scrolls, books, and other ancient texts. The Einherjar spend time here to sharpen their minds, complementing their physical training with intellectual growth. In the gardens of Valhalla, there are lush and vibrant fields where the warriors can relax and rejuvenate. These gardens are filled with flowers and fruit-bearing trees that offer nourishment and beauty. The gardens provide a peaceful retreat from the rigors of training and combat, allowing the Einherjar to find a moment of tranquility. Near the Great Hall, there is the Council Chamber, a place where Odin and the other gods discuss important matters. This chamber is circular and has seats arranged in a way that everyone can see and hear each other clearly. Here, the gods plan strategies and make decisions that affect all the realms. The Einherjar occasionally visit the chamber to receive instructions directly from Odin. And lastly, there is Yggdrasil's Root, a hidden location within Valhalla where one of the roots of the World Tree can be found. This root connects Valhalla to the other realms and is a source of great power. It's said that those who meditate by the root can gain wisdom and insight into the cosmic order. Each of these locations plays a vital role in the life of Valhalla's inhabitants, making it a place of both action and reflection. Valhalla is under the watchful eye of Odin's wolves, Geri and Freki, as well as his ravens, Hugin and Munin. These loyal animals are not just ordinary creatures, they serve important roles in maintaining the safety and intelligence of Valhalla. Geri and Freki, Odin's wolves, symbolize protection and strength. They are ever vigilant, ensuring that no harm comes to the warriors residing in the Grand Hall. The presence of these fierce wolves underscores the idea that Valhalla is a fortress, safeguarding its inhabitants as they prepare for the final battle. Meanwhile, Hugin and Munin, the ravens, are symbols of wisdom and knowledge. Their names mean thought and memory, respectively, highlighting their role in gathering information. Each day, these ravens fly across the world, observing events and collecting intelligence. Upon their return, they share their findings with Odin, keeping him well informed about everything happening in the realms. This daily ritual emphasizes the value Odin places on knowledge and strategy, which are critical components in his preparation for Ragnarok. Together, Geri, Freki, Hugin, and Munin embody the ideals of protection, wisdom, and vigilance. Their constant presence in Valhalla ensures that the Einherjar can focus on their training and feasting without fear. These guardians are more than just animals, they are essential to the functionality and security of Odin's warrior paradise. This blend of might and intelligence reflects the Norse belief in the battle of physical power and mental activity, and mental acuity, vital traits for any warrior destined to fight in the apocalyptic battle of Ragnarok. Valhalla is more than just a resting place for heroic warriors. It's a vibrant training ground for the Einherjar, who are the chosen fighters set to battle alongside Odin during Ragnarok. The Grand Hall emphasizes the Norse people's strong belief in honor, bravery, and eternal combat. The Einherjar engage in daily training exercises, sharpening their combat skills and preparing rigorously for the final battle. This constant cycle of engagements serves to keep the warriors in peak condition, both mentally and physically. Each day's training is a vital part of their existence, showcasing their never-ending commitment to Odin and their readiness to protect the cosmos when Ragnarok arrives. Valhalla's very essence reflects the Norse culture's value that death in battle is the most honorable way to die. It symbolizes a warrior's ultimate reward, a place where valor is eternally celebrated and where each warrior's purpose goes far beyond their mortal life. They are resurrected every night, unscathed from the wounds of the day's combat, and this continuous revival for nightly feasts and readiness for the next day's training exemplifies the Norse belief in eternal glory and the noble pursuit of honor through conflict. The relentless preparation in Valhalla underscores the importance of readiness and perseverance, mirroring the grim but heroic outlook the Norse had towards life and death. At Ragnarok, the climactic end times battle in Norse mythology, the warriors of Valhalla will finally face their ultimate purpose. Led by Odin, they will emerge from Valhalla's 540 doors fully prepared and eager to confront the forces of chaos. These warriors have been training for this very moment, participating in daily battles to hone their skills, knowing this day would come. Despite their readiness and bravery, the prophecy surrounding Ragnarok paints a grim picture. It's foretold that many gods, including Odin himself, will perish in this colossal battle. The monstrous wolf Fenrir, who has long been foretold to break free from his bonds, is destined to kill Odin during the confrontation. Even though the Einherjar and the gods will fight valiantly, many of them will fall. This prophecy serves as a sobering reminder that not even the most powerful beings like Odin and his chosen warriors can escape their fates. It reflects the Norse belief in the inevitability of destiny and the cyclical nature of life and death. The tale of Ragnarok and the role of Einherjar emphasize that while courage and strength are highly valued, they must also be met with the acceptance of one's fate.
All right, that's all I've got for today. If you like it, give us a like and subscribe. If you don't like it, that's okay too. Other than that, have a great day.